Hi everyone. In this video, we'll be looking into a game between Grandmaster Norderberg Abdusattorov and Grandmaster Andrei Volokhodin from the round 7 of FIDE Chess Olympiad 2024 between Uzbekistan and Ukraine. Let's jump right into the game. Norderberg Abdusattorov, starting with the white pieces, go for 1 e4. Volokhodin replies with c5, knight to f3, d6, d4, c takes on d4, knight takes on d4, knight to f6, knight to c3, a6, bishop to c4, e6, bishop to e3, bishop to e7, bishop to b3, b5, a3. Volokhodin goes for castling, queen to e2, bishop to b7, f3, knight to b to d7. Abdusattorov goes for long castling, knight to c5, bishop to a2, queen to a5, queen to e1, b4, a takes on b4, queen takes on b4. And if you look at this position, after just 15 moves into the game, Abdusattorov is having a slight advantage of +1. If you look at this d5 square, this square is guarded by pawn on a6, knight on f6, and bishop on b7. The move Abdusattorov play in this position is square is guarded heavily by 3 pieces. He will jump this knight into that square, giving away a knight. The problem with this move is that the queen on b4 is not guarded by any pieces, and he cannot even trade up the queen here. If he go ahead and try to trade up the queen like this, then it won't end well. First he will be playing, before recapturing the queen, first he will be playing his knight takes on e7 with check. And once the king moves from the check, then he will recapture. So at the end of the trade, he is up a piece. So foreseeing this, after this brilliant move by Abdusattorov, only continuation for Volokhodin is taking this knight with a knight. Knight takes on d5, thereby protecting the queen as well. E takes on d5, queen to a4, keeping the queens on the board. King to b1, bishop takes on d5, bishop takes on d5, e takes on d5, knight to f5, bishop to f6, bishop to d4, rook on f to e8, queen to c3, knight to d7, b3, queen to a3, bishop takes on f6, knight takes on f6, rook takes on d5, a5, rook on h to d1, a4, rook to a5, d5, rook to d4, rook on a to c8, queen to d2. And after 29 moves, and Abdusattorov is having a winning advantage of 2.6. And the right continuation here for Volokhodin is to bring the queen back to f8 because there is no attack there. But instead, he will play a huge mistake, which is rook to c4. It is very difficult to figure out what was the idea behind this move, and Abdusattorov easily captured this rook, b takes on c4, and it was in this position after just 30 moves into the game, and Volokhodin resigned the game to Abdusattorov, and Uzbekistan went on to defeat Ukraine, and they climb up the points table, and they are on third position now. The defending champions are back in the top 3. The reason for resignation is pretty much clear. He has blundered a rook here. As the king doesn't have any move, just checking will win the game. But the problem is that after b capturing the rook on c5, this square is guarded by the pawn here. So this rook can slide and block the check. And after blundering the rook, only he understood the mistake he had committed, and he has resigned after b takes on c4.